Hey everybody, this is Bacter. It's Duskin time is just the long and short of it. I've heard a few people on the thread saying, Bacter, you seem to have like Pry, Turret, Shield. Especially with Turret and Shield, you really ought to get yourself a fourth drone up and going, and I've heard that talk, and I even agree with it. So we've got 21 scrap on us right now. What we're probably going to do is ditch one of these guys. Neither of them seems to be different in any way than the others. Both of them have the 3 slots, so let's sell one of them and see if we can't do a little bit of revive work with the other. Again, we are just sort of questing in the world these days. So, Brandon, who I need to get a name for, and I will do post haste here. Actually, let me pull up the old name list here, the old random name generator list. Just takes me a second. I've got this saved right here. I hope this doesn't actually show up. I'm going to have to cut this part of the video out if it does, because you guys don't need to be seeing my file structures. But I, of course, have everybody's excellent names saved. Actually, let's just... Okay, alright, I got it. Sorry to make you all sit through this, but hopefully it won't take more than but a second. Okay, here are the list of names. Here is the random selectotron. And the name for our fourth bot is gonna be Marvin. Alright, sounds good. Brandon here is going to be Marvin from here on out, so there we go. And a depressed little guy, I'm sure he will be. We're gonna heal some of his health right away, I think. Marvin, you're gonna get like 4 health right now. I could dump 113 points of scrap into you right now, but not. Oh, you need your video signal fixed too, don't you, buddy? Oh no, that's our Exploro drone. Yeah, Asbot's getting his videos fixed for realsies. Anybody else? Yeah, attention sheet, but as just the as just our power drone. That doesn't need to happen. Okay, so I could increase your speed, but I don't feel the need to. Marvin here is going to get turret and shield, and just do his little best with it. Gather. How's this gather? This is a perfect gather, as opposed to this sort of broco gather. So we're going to scrap this guy. Interface, of course, needs to be repaired just as quick as we can. Toe, wood, too. Boy, it's getting to look bad, but it needs more scrap than what we can throw at it right now. This is when it starts to hurt to have 4 drones, but you know, I try to do what the thread requests. So we're gonna put I'm gonna put gather back here on the Asbot. I am going to equip Marvin with Pry's not a bad idea to have on him, actually. Turret and shield. There we go. And I'm probably going to update shield at some point so that he's radiation immune in case that becomes relevant. And of course, we'll be healing him again as we go along. Hopefully Toe doesn't break in this next mission, because our next thing we're going to be doing is getting enough scrap to fix that. And then let's look at our objectives again. As far as Pandemic goes here, we have got to make our way, I believe, to where is the thing? We need to go to the homunculus, don't we? Okay. And so that's CIC Doc 1185, the homunculus in the Perseus galaxy. And Zenith. So we'll make our way there eventually. That's fine. Yeah. Oh, as far as the other objectives go, again, those are just investigating either military or regular brand observation posts. So, for now, we have both a Salvage Class C and a Muteki Class A ship, and I want to go for the A because I want to get all possible everythings, basically. Okay, we've got a full complement of boarding drones, and we are ready to rumble. So again, I'm going to be preferencing... Oh, there we go. That's another nice little server thing there. I'm going to be preferencing galaxies that have observation posts, and of course, obviously looking for homes there. Now, what do we have here? This is a reroute power, which is lovely. Somebody else in the thread? Oh, first, before I do anything, I have a lovely little alias here from Anta, who I thank you this for. We are going to be doing this sucker. Sneak, stealth, and into the room, our choice. So, there we go. Let's just give it a little try here. Oh, Leica isn't the one who does that. That'll be, actually, assuming Tow doesn't work. Oh, it's a save, not rescue. Looks like Tow did work. Lovely. Marvin, get out of the way, please. And there is that ship upgrade, which is good for scrap, if nothing else. Somebody else in the thread said I do need to be putting back on my shoe. Oh, mercy, this place is great. No, let's not open D13 unless we have to. Where is D13? Oh, that's that door right there. Okay, D14 is what we want to open. Somebody else in the thread said I need to have my ship upgrades. I fully agree. So, let's try Sneak D14. Is that not what I wanted? Let's see. Stealth. And... Oh, is it $D? I think it's probably $D. Let's try that. $D and $D. Let's try that. So, turn off my stealth here. The goal of this one is... Turns on my stealth. It... apparently isn't working for me the same way it did for them. Supposedly, it turns off my stealth, opens the door, moves me into it, and then immediately shuts the door on the bot. Is that really easy? Let's see. Yeah. I feel like there needs to be a command in the middle here. So, I feel like what we need to do is... I think somebody said what I have to do is really wedge myself up against the door here. So let's try that. There it is. Yeah, that's how you have to do it. Okay, so... That'll be good to know. Let me demo this just once again. What this does is allows you to sneak in a room. So, you wedge yourself up against a door, activate it, and look, you are stealthed, and the door is immediately open. This allows you to, if you see something that's nasty on the inside of there, let me just try that. If I'm stealthed, so... This'll be if I'm in a room, connected to somebody I like. If I saw something I didn't like, I just immediately back up and the door slams shut. That should be fast enough to even deal with the swarms and the like. Now, I think this alias would still work even if I didn't have stealth active. It's just that gives me that little extra bonus, which can obviously make all the difference in the world. Okay. Oh, I hear a swarm. I sure do. Hey, and there it was. That was an R3. Still hear the sucker, though, which causes me to believe there might be one in R4. R3, there was at least one swarm. Let's see if we can get it to go into R4. And in the meantime, let's go and rescue this drone. What we have here, Marvin is going to just come out and be ready for any nonsense. I'll put a mine on him too, or something like that, probably. Look at that. Another swarm killed. Great. Yeah, we'll be able to repair Tow for sure. Actually, I think Tow is one of those ones where you want to make a new one rather than repair it. Okay. Tow. And what's Jeffrey got on him? Stun. That's fine. Who knows, but I might then put that on Marvin. Okay. Defenses are down. Let's try this, shall we? Very handy, because there is indeed a vent in here, a grating, which we don't like in Swarm Town. Indeed, okay. There, yes. Whew. That was spicier than I might have liked. Okay. In fact, let's... Oh, that one doesn't have the defenses on it, does it? Okay. Well, this ship has been worth it, but also quite deadly. Since that guy was in room R7, it'd be nice to open up... I know that the swarm is kind of buzzing around. It'd be nice to open up R3 there. I wonder, honestly, if I shouldn't switch interface off of Asbot and onto Marvin, let's say. And I'll tell you why. Because my boy AB is doing a bit of the old exploration. And if you haven't, switch these two. There we go. We want to switch Prime interface. There we go. I want to have the defenses on while I'm exploring, basically. So, okay, turrets are on. And there's only one that I saw an activation message for, so really the only one I have to worry about there is an R3. But still, it's good to know that R3 is, you know, live, so to speak. Okay. It's gonna panic me every time I see that warning message, but darned if that isn't a useful alias. So I know I have been... Ooh. Hello, wherever you are. I know I've been quite lax about that, but please do keep sending me your favorite aliases, and I will, if at all possible, get around to them. Okay. Okay. This is another place I wish I had remote power installed. People that have been... There's been a few people, I think, that have been yelling at me about that, and boy, if you boys aren't right. Do I have Proby? I do. Proby, go. Okay, turn yourself on there. Yeah, this could be better, couldn't it? Oh, look at that. Basically paid for itself immediately. Okay, I don't think anybody's up here. Still... Boy, if this isn't immediately just a ship where I love that thing. Well, there's somebody up there, isn't there? Anybody? Anybody angry? I don't see anybody. Doesn't mean there isn't anybody. I'm seeing... This is an unpowered terminal at this point. There's definitely a swarm in this room. Okay. Think about how I want to deal with that as we progress along. Or no, is there swarms everywhere? Is that what the deal is? I can imagine that. Yeah. Yes. Well, I know there's nobody in R10, so... I'll tell you what I might do. Wait, swarms are organic, aren't they? So I could potentially use stun on one of those suckers, I guess. Can I put some, I put some, scrap into Marvin, and I genuinely do not know how a, shielded guy with a turret does versus a swarm. Now, the problem that I have is there are some 10-unit storms and there are some 20-unit swarms, and this seems to be the later game 20-unit types. Like, every time I've seen, I mean, you know, I'm all for experimentation and exploration. I don't know if I want to throw away a drone just on, like, you know, what's this like? Yeah, I could have done the sneak thing, it's just that I was very sure that the swarm was in there. You gonna come in here? I don't want to use up all my stealth just waiting for you. Yep, there we go. Okay, excuse me. Anybody else? No. Okay, please tell me I shut that door. Yes, okay. Alright, that's nice. So now, let's just flag R10, just for posterity's sake there. Presumably there's somebody wandering around in the R7, R8, R3, R4 rooms too. But what I'm really kind of hoping to achieve here is... Well, you know what I want. I want to find more powered terminals. This is exactly what I was hoping for. Just basically finding a backdoor into everything. Ah, broken upgrade slot. That's a bit of a bummer. Never like to see those. I mean, more than anything, I'm not here to commandeer this ship, and I don't have any exotic goals. So... Boy, this is, really couldn't ask for a better ship to show off this new alias in, could ya? Okay, there's another power terminal. I think I have a more or less clear shot to it, which is nice. Yes, indeed I do, up through R9. So let's pull that one off. I haven't been in R3 or R4 yet, and I can actually get there now, can't I? So let's do that. Let's open the way. And Proby can go around in here too and start finding us anything fun. Shut that door just in case there's anybody in there. I've said in the thread, some people have been encouraging me to stealth Proby, and it's not like I don't see the point to it. I certainly do. I want to go through R11 there, don't I? Uh-oh. Oh no, that just means there's somebody down in R7. I knew that already. That's fine. Let's let Proby out of there, because I think a swarm would be attacking Proby. Boy. Kind of really sounds like there's somebody in there, but just because I know that they're down there. I just want to get into R3 and R4. Okay. Tell you what, I wonder if... Ooh, whoa, okay, not responding, that's fine. Not responding is the nicer cousin of broken, so... I've got Marvin going along with Tension Sheet, just in case anything would be to happen. You know, any unexpected probe kind of business. Man, this is a big ship. I guess I shouldn't be shocked. I mean, it is a Class A. Uh-oh. Okay, okay. We are all of us. I heard that sound, and I know what it means, so we are all of us going to take a nice little trip back. Okay, hold on. Can I shut that off? Yes. Okay, there we go. That could have been much worse. Still, one must be prepared for these things. Whew, okay. Tell you what. Oh, door D21, eh? Well, let's see if there isn't something we can do about that. Can I interest you in door D20 instead? Hopefully I can. And we're gonna just see if we can't catch ourselves any more swarms there in R3, which is where I know the real business is. Yep, R12 is completely flooded. But we knew that, didn't we? Okay. Oop. Boy, that's just a heck of an alias. That's a real good one. Defenses are... What are defenses? Deactivated. Activate those suckers. We want it so that the swarm flies in and gets exploded is what we want. And more than that, we just really want to see R3 and R4. Nope, that's fine. Actually, shut D13. Okay. Are there like 2 swarms in here? This place looks like it stinks right now. I think he might have just got a taste of me in there. Yeah, look at that. Oh, this place is awful. It looks like there is nothing in here right now. Yeah. I'll tell you what there is the pressing need to get the flip out of here. Before anybody awful shows up. Okay, well now that I know that there's nothing of value in the rest of that area, and unfortunately, me being the big dummy that I am, I did not bring, the only hope I have left for the rest of the ship, basically, is, I don't have much of it. It's only if this power generator here at R6 turns on like D15, basically. And it does not. And I don't want to go through that radiation room because I don't have the radiation shield, which is something I should get soon. Nevertheless, again, we got some scrap. We got... what else did we get? We got a new bot that we can sell. We got all kinds of good stuff. I'm going to wait for Proby to come back. Like, I can pick up Proby, and once that's done, we're out of here. This place was pretty butts. Just millions and millions of swarms. Nevertheless, excellent use of alias. Even if I edit this thing, I don't know if, like, I'll have this in... this might be an interlude, you know? Proby, where are you going, my boy? You know what? Wait for this. Leica, go out there and get it. So, first priority from all this scrap is gonna make me a new toe, because I don't want toe breaking. Goodness knows, that is a source of a tremendous... pick up, get it. That is a source of a tremendous amount of scrap, so toe is not allowed to break. And get on out of here. Lovely. Stealth is deteriorating. Well, that's just how it has to be, isn't it? Okay, remote power. I have two remote powers, don't I? And this thing is just flippin' borked. Now, I don't want to quite sell it. I want to wait until I get to, oh, is it just start off borked? If I can get to an auto trader, they'll buy that thing for full scrap value. Never did find any additional fuel on there. Hopefully, I'll find a galaxy with another warp gate. If not, I'm gonna have to go back over here to G. Actually, do I have a long-range scanner? Guess I don't. I could have seen if there was anything else. Do I have 3? I do not have 3. I've either got to find my bad self, 2 more jump cells so I can make it over here, or that might be the end of our run, just because that's the way it goes. I might be able to get enough that I can buy something off an auto trader or something. But here we are in the blue tongue, the glib tongue. There's a space station, trading post, private. Not a whole lot here. I'm going to take on the salvage, see what they got at the trading post. Let's see. Space stations can sometimes have good amounts of jump fuel barges as well. Yeah, there's plenty, and there's nothing's real far from each other, so that's at least good. Okay, let's at the auto trader. I'm going to sell that ship upgrade. The drone and stun, unfortunately, might just get sold as is. Let's pop those up for a second, shall we? Jeremy, I'm afraid you're out of here. Oh, let's see. Tow then costs 11 to fix, or 10 to assemble. Yeah, not a hard thing. I actually could have had that last time if I'd had my wits about me. So it goes. Stun, likewise. Not loving it. The magnetic clamp, I think, is good, because that just keeps it in the room, even if it's exposed to the outside. Nevertheless, scrapped it goes. I got mines, I got probes, I got a broken stealth that that's a need to fix. Not a want to fix, a need to fix. And I got some other stuff I'm going to sell, but let's fix stealth for now, because fixing stealth is not an if, it is a immediately. Okay, and tow goes on Leica. There we go. I don't really think she needs mine. Mine is more of a Marvin thing. So tell you what, why don't we put interface on Leica, and mine, turret, and shield for Marvin, our boy there. And what does it cost scrap-wise to get shield? shield to include radiation immunity. 6 scrap, which is all I got right now. But you know what? I'm going to go for it because I don't want to be caught unable to go through radiation again. Let's see what's on the old glib tongue, ladies and gentlemen. Let's jump the flip in here. Might sell sensor too if I really run up against it. And another little communication. I love them. Some scrap. Good to see. Vent, not quite as good to see, but which, wow! Heck of a first room. Heck of a first room. Yep. Get up there. Save it all, my boy. What do we got? We got 2 infestation types. And one of them is a swarm, for darn sure. It sounded like he was down there, so let's pull that off. Oh, there's our second infestation type. We got a Patrolobot. Tell me, Patrolobot, will you go through this door, please? Please, will you go through this door? Please go through it. Boop. Okay. Oh, there's a vent in here. Oh, there's a vent in here. Alright. Oh. Could have been ugly. Not really enough, there we go. Okay. In a tiny little safe room here. I know that there is an angry bot in R6 that I'm not anxious to talk to. Tell you what, though. Can I, like, open D9 and just do this by hearing again? Yeah, I feel like I heard the swarm go away, which is nice. Nobody in here and no vents. That's good. Some of you may have divined what I'm doing at this point. I want to kill that, I want to kill that guy. I want to kill the patrol bot. That's what it comes down to. Patrol bot needs to go. And, as it turns out, I have just the bot for it. Old Marvin. Oh, does anybody have... Did I take pry off? I did not take pry off of everybody. Old AB here has pry. And old AB here may actually exchange pry, because now that I think about it, let's see. Let's swap pry for mine. Yeah, because mine is more of an exploratory, stealthy type of thing, whereas pry is more for your people that are going to burst into a room and then immediately have something sassy to say. So... Can I pry from here? Boy, this is such a bad idea without knowing if there's a swarm in there too. I don't hear one, which is nice. Let's just activate the old turret. There we go. Whew, he was about to draw on me there too. And there's our fuel, there's some scrap. Ah, lovely all around. Okay. Let's see. Some things are blocking my way, like 2. I was glad I had Marvin for this little expedition, because those few bullets I used up, 7 bullets that I don't even really need to replace, which is nice. Did he leave any scrap for me? He didn't, but that's fine. What I'm hoping for is a jump fuel in here. That would be great. Hey, a jump fuel! That's, absolutely lovely. Every one of those I can get is precious. And 2 more scraps are, of course, always welcome. What's old Robbie have? Broken teleport. That's fine. I'll sell it. Be out. Okay. Okay, what I'm gonna do is pop over here to the Glazer, and then I'm gonna go up, I think, to the Auto Trader from there. Reason is, I think it'll just end up costing me more. Do I want to even get up here to this barge? See, I don't know if I do. Which is the best thing to do? Let's head over here, and then I'll head up to the Auto Trader right after that. Anything else need fixed? No, nothing really so far. I need my quarantine bypass to get on here. Drone config looks good. Gonna sell Robbie. You know how we do. Get out of here, you. Could repair Marvin a little bit, couldn't I? Just give him, 30 health. Teleport isn't particularly useful, not really wowing me. And I said that I thought I was going to do away with Sensor. I'm still not entirely sure about that, just because of Goo Watch 2017. Yeah. I'll keep it, and I'll sell it at the Auto Trader if I don't care about it. Glazer, 1 infestation type. Quarantine, which doesn't mean it's any worse. Look, I am just getting logs for days. Not gonna complain about it. Class C, so probably pretty small. Don't know why I'm not probying more. I heard some people say that they just didn't feel patient enough for probes, but look, it's 3 scrap. Now, I would have seen one of them just through exploration or whatever. But, as long as you kind of open the doors for them a little bit, they just sort of operate while you're in and around the spaceship, and they don't really take up a lot of space or time as far as I see it. They're just so friendly. Alright. It's amazing how quickly this has just become part of, my essential toolkit. Okay. What I want is jump fuel, so yes, I think that's 3 jump cells. I think I can just get the heck out of Dodge at this point. I think I can make it to the Stargate, in other words. Now, obviously, we'd like to have jump cells past that, but, yeah, well, that's fine. I already got the fuel access. So, we know that there's Slime. Slime is the guy on this ship. Please. Sort of changes the way that we go about searching, does it not? Ooh. Nope, not an E9. D8, please. Slime Watch 2018 is on its way. Unless I see something really cool in here. I'm not going to spend any time on this room, because we already know that there's a whole thing of slime, nothing cool. We're out. Wait for Proby to come back. Did I find anything else neat? I did not. Proby, come on back to me, won't you? Won't you, Proby? Alright. That was worth it for the jump fuel. Again, which is my real primary objective here. Alright, to the Auto Trader we go. Do I have enough propulsion to get anywhere else? I may not. Well, that's fine if I don't. I'd love to find a scan, which I did not. Just turret, stun, shield. 2 transporters, don't care about. Look at this, full price for this remote power. Yes, please. Now, as far as this goes, we've got 2 reroute powers. One of them was a little better than the other, so there we go. We've got 2 quarantine bypasses. One of them perfect, one of them not, so there we go. Okay, there's no more scrap to buy there. It has 1 propulsion fuel for me to buy. I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I do want to. Now, this turret here is not full of bullets, and it's a little bit worse than this turret, so I can buy this and sell this in that normal wiggly way. Now, how about the shield? Shield is perfect, and theirs is not, so no, forget it. I don't even want stun to begin with. Do I want to buy 1 extra propulsion fuel so I can get to, like, a space station or a barge? I don't necessarily think so. I think I'm just gonna take my jumps and get out of here. Make it back to the Stargate and get out of this Galinarius little section of the galaxy. There's places I can go in here, aren't there? I'm going to stop at the space station, make it down to the Stargate. That's what we're about. So here we are. are going to take it, ladies and gentlemen. This will just be a smaller update. I'll probably end right when I hit that Stargate. So... oh! Okay, I hear swarms and I see goodies, so, you know, good and bad there. Come on, Proby. 1 P-fuel, which is fine, I guess. Not really what I was after in this section here. Again, though, Proby pays for himself in a dadgun hurry. How many? There's question mark infestation types, I see. So, the presence of swarms doesn't mean that's all that there is. However, it is, of course, nice to see a terminal. Doesn't mean that it's connected to any defenses or anything. Still, like, go up and do that thing here, please, just in case it happens to be. No, that's fine. I pretty much figured, so let's wait until Proby's out of here. Again, I could stealth him and send him in to see if there's anything worth that. So that would be the argument for him, right? Like, I know there's some swarms around there. Oh, and there's a grating in there, too. Oh, and there's slime. This place sucks. Oh, this place sucks. Okay. Get all my stealth back. Yeah. Pick up Proby. That should be plenty back. Hello. Don't think there's going to be anything in here that I care about. Just kind of waiting for you to come this way. There we go. No. Whew. I feel like that was an angry buzz for a second there, wasn't it? Okay. Well, whatever. He didn't actually get me. Speed upgrade. Always worth it on your Exploro drone. Yes, indeed. Get back in here, tension sheet. Because we are getting out. There we go. Probe deteriorating, needs a little repair, that's fine. I've been getting plenty of scrap, so we're going to hit this Stargate. Get the heck out of here and go to Athens. Sounds good to me. Are there places around here? Yes, there are plenty. We can go to Proxima, we can go to Zlos, you know, whatever. Actually, can we? No. We need to. On here, we need to go to one of these fuel depots. Fortunately, it's two fuel depots, and we need to. We are low on jump fuel, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be our challenge for the following updates. This is where we are right now, running a bit low on fuel, but high on hope. Droned out and looking to continue our reign. Catch you next time.